Hello, judges. I have a nickel for each of you. I know taxes are coming up. This is from my book, The IHOP Papers. Lots of people hate gay people. You can tell who they are because they start sentences with, "It's not like I hate gay people." When I took a speech class at community college, I did my persuasive speech on gay rights. I took the side that it's wrong to murder gay people. When I went to the library to do research, I was petrified someone would think I was gay, so I tried to seem nonchalant when I asked the librarian where the gay books were. "Excuse me," I shouted, "I'm doing a report on gay rights. Do you have any books?" It was a reverse psychology of sorts. If I seemed confident about my book request, she wouldn't suspect I was gay. The blood vessels in my cheeks and earlobes throbbed as I waited desperately for her reply. She pointed me toward the gay books, probably thinking, another little dyke hiding behind a class report. I grabbed the first one I saw off the shelf and ran to the checkout desk. My speech ended up sucking because I had unknowingly grabbed a gossip almanac of gay people through history. You should be careful who you make fun of because lots of people are gay, especially famous people like Michael Jackson, Anne Frank, Martina Navratilova, and Janis Joplin. Everyone clapped. My speech had a dynamic conclusion like the teacher had suggested on day one. "Leave them with something to think about," Miss Brink had said. I was walking back to my seat surrounded by applause when Miss Brink pulled on my arm and said, "Can you stay after class for a minute?" "Sure," I said, glowing with pride. She probably was going to ask me to join the debate team. After the last student gave a speech on the importance of fiber optics in today's society, everyone filtered out of the room. "Francesca," Miss Brink began as she walked toward me in her abusively floral pantsuit. "What sources did you use for your speech?" "The library only had one good book called Top Secret Gay Stars," I said. Miss Brink then proceeded to lecture me on the difference between reliable and unreliable resources. She said I didn't know for sure if these famous people in history were gay, especially Anne Frank. "I'm going to have to give you a C since part of the assignment is to do responsible research," she said. "Okay," I said, feeling less disappointed by the C than by the prospect that Janis Joplin might not be gay. Let's skip ahead. I chose this portion because it's the bloodiest piece I've written in my life, and we are at literary deathmatch. No? Yeah! Okay. Is my tie straight? Judges, is it?
No.
Have you ever seen tits look this good in a tuxedo shirt, judges? I didn't think so. Have you, audience? I owe the government almost $3,000 in a week from now, so let's work that out after the show. I feel like the awkwardest, ugliest virgin of all time. I can't even think about how stupid I am, otherwise I want to slit the veins in the top of my feet and watch all the blood run into the matted beige carpet like a spilled soda. I used to ditch school every day so I could watch Hope on Days of Our Lives. When she and Beau got married, I was devastated. I kept trying to imagine myself instead of Beau with Hope on her honeymoon in that big fucking mansion. Hope looked like a beautiful virgin in her white dress. The hardest part to watch was when Beau carried her to bed and put her down so delicately, like she was his dog that accidentally ate a roach trap while he was at work. her big dying eyes looking into his, and his stupid chin jutting out, he'd say, "I thought the roach trap was farther behind the refrigerator. Please don't die. Please don't die." God, I still get furious when I think about their wedding. Sometimes I want to beat people's faces with stones, and then I get scared because I can't tell whether I thought I want to beat that person's face with a stone or it already happened. And I'd be holding the bloody stone with tingling hands, feeling lightheaded and lost. Bo and Hope went to this estate for their honeymoon. There were tons of flowers and rare mosses everywhere. They spent the whole time walking around, holding hands and barely talking. A Phil Collins song played in the background while they gave each other meaningful looks. The meaningful looks alluded to the fact that Hope was scared it would hurt to lose her virginity. I'm a virgin and I'm not a virgin. I got rid of the old hymen, if you know what I mean. I lost my virginity to a giant marking pen. Eek, eek, that's the sound of marking pen writing on the page. I love that squeak, the sound of something getting done. Eek, eek. That's the sound I made when the marking pen went through my hymen. I was hiding in my room because all these Marines were eating dinner at our house and I was sick of being a virgin. So I pushed the marking pen into my pussy, but it would only go so far. I stabbed harder like I was trying to break up a frozen mass of ice, and finally my hymen broke. You know that ring on top of the pen that is supposed to hold the cap while you're writing? When I pulled the pen out of me after I broke my hymen, it was filled with hymen skin. I'm not lying. The ring was filled with hymen. It sounds like a company jingle or bumper sticker. I'm not lying. It's filled with hymen. Hope, when you lose your virginity, it's the same as when a dog runs really fast and smacks into a screen door. The dog feels shock and some pain, a jolt maybe. But mostly, Hope, it feels stupid and alone. That's what I would have said if I could have talked to Hope before her honeymoon with Bo. Thank you.